What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video I'm going to show you this really useful time saving aspect of the MPC Live II. Now I assume this is going to work for other MPCs on this platform as well, like the MPC 1 or the newer MPCs. I don't own those personally, so I'm not completely sure, but I think they all use the same software, so it should be fine. So basically what I'm going to show you today is that you can actually save a default template on your MPC Live II, and it just makes setting up projects so much easier, so much faster. And in fact, you don't really actually need to do any setup anymore because it's all handled by the template. Now the way the templates work, it's extremely powerful. You can pretty much save anything that you've done to a project. So I've got some examples here of what I've been doing. So for my tracks, for example, you can see here I've got a track called Kick for track 1, track 2 is Snare, track 3 Hats, track 4 Sample, track 5 Perks, track 6 Vox. You get the idea. I've set up all tracks for different things that I tend to use in every single beat that I make. You could see below there, as I was flicking through those tracks, I've also assigned the correct programs that I want against those tracks. So when it goes to sample, it automatically changes to sample chops. Hats is on drums, snare on drums, kick on drums. And on top of that, in my drum program, I've actually gone ahead and saved a load of drum sounds. Now, this is a pack I'm actually working on for this channel, and it will be available for purchase very soon to support what I'm doing here. So I've got 16 kicks, 16 snares, and 16 hi-hats. And I've got all those set up on the pads ready to go. There you go, I've got my hi-hats. I'll go across to B, I've got my snares. I go to A, and I've got my kicks. So they're all ready. Every single time I boot up my MPC. It's so easy to do. So basically, in order to set this up, all you have to do is set up everything the way you'd want. I wouldn't pick samples because obviously that's something that's going to change on a project-based basis. But drums, for example, I mean, I tend to stick to my drum packs or the drum packs that I create. So I know it's good to have those ready. And I've even gone as far as gone to effects. So you can see here in the effects area on the master channel here, the crown, I've got a kill EQ and a bus compressor because I'm most likely going to use both of those effects on all the projects that I make. So you can really go into a lot of detail and set things up exactly how you want them so that every time you boot up your MPC, this project will be ready, this template, and it just means you can get to creating so much faster. So the way to save this is to go to your menu. Once you're happy with everything that you've set up, just hit menu, and then you go to save. So I've already saved this, so I'm going to go to project as or save as, just so I can show you this dialog window. You can see here you get to name the file, and then there's an option over here, save as template. You 100% want to make sure that's clicked. Then you go ahead and save it, call it whatever you want, and that will be available as a default project when you boot up your MPC Live II. Now, one thing that you might want to do, I'm going to come out of this because I already have mine saved, is you might want to go back to your preferences. If you've disabled the boot up window that happens when you turn on your MPC, I actually disabled mine because it's kind of annoying when you want to just jump straight into your MPC, but this little window comes up asking if you want to load the latest project. A lot of people turn that off. So if you want to remember how to actually turn that back on so you can get to this option nice and easy, go to project defaults, and you can see here at the top of the screen it says new project dialog, and mine's set to demo template recent. Yours might be set to off, which means it just goes straight to the main window on the MPC. Mine here is set to demo template recent, so I'll go to main, and I'll turn this off and on just to show you what you see when you boot this up. Do I want to shut down? Yep. So that's shut down. We'll turn it back on. It takes a little while to do its thing.
A few moments later.
And here now you can see I'm presented with the select project screen. This is what it comes like default out of the box. I think it's something that you can turn off like I just showed you. And if you go to the bottom here, you can see there's something called user template. So that's exactly what I want to load. You can only have one template basically, and that's going to be your user template. So as soon as you save a template, that's what it's going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and click user template, and you can see it's pretty fast at loading it all in. And now I've got this default template, which has got all my tracks, all my programs. It's got my sequence name, my main loop. It's got those effects like I mentioned before on the master channel. It's so useful, this, guys. You can go as detailed as you want with this. get everything set up so that it's ready for your next project, and every time you boot up your MPC, you're just ready to go straight away. It's really, really handy. So I've just done a little bit of prep there, a few tracks, a few programs, a sequence, some effects, and loaded the drums in. I think that's the main thing, having all those drums just ready to go straight away is super handy, and I know that's just going to save me so much time moving forward. So I hope this helps you out. I'll be back with more tips for the MPC Live 2 very soon, so make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, and smash that thumbs up if this helped you as well, as that helps me here on YouTube. Keep making beats. I will see you all in the next video very soon.